Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday night. Thank you all for joining me. One last game for the night. So glad to be doing a break at the same time. So thank you. Definitely appreciate it as always. Give me just a minute here. I'm give everybody a tag. So know what's going on. Know we're breaking. And I will be with you. Interesting day of football. Steelers Ravens game. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, not that I could ever root for either one of those teams. So, that's good for the Browns in the division, man. 3-2, 2-3. Keep it close, but crazy to. Let's see what else. Houston lost. Atlanta played well, but I don't know. Happy to see Stroud doing well and everything. As an Ohio State guy, you got to break that cycle of Ohio State quarterbacks. Now, my argument to that, though, is everybody talks about them being disappointed, but I'd say how many of them have been really drafted with appropriate expectations? Dwayne Haskins, sorry. Typing people's names. Dwayne Haskins, I get it. He was taken high. He was expected to be, I get it. So that one, but, Braxton Miller, I mean, come on, man. He ended up playing receiver. I mean, college quarterbacks and NFL quarterbacks are different things. They're not always the same thing, I should say. We know that, right? I don't know. Cardale Jones, same thing. He was never really an NFL prospect other than when the fans made him one. But whatever. Anyways. Anywho. All right. So let's see. We'll give it just another minute or two here. Give people a chance to join in now that I got the tag out. So I'm going to look through what else happened today. So Jaguars beat the Bills this morning. But you know what? Look, Jacksonville was over there for 2 games in a row. And I was even thinking before the game, not even thinking about that. Just like they know how to do this. They play over there every year. They know how to do the travel. So that one, although it's surprising, not that surprising. Let's say Anthony Richardson gets hurt again, even though they won. Saints just blasting the Patriots, which is great. In my DraftKings, I picked their defense, so that was awesome. Already talked about the Steelers and the Ravens craziness. Yep, Falcons beat the Texans, and the Lions beat the Panthers. So, Dolphins beat the Giants, too, and then Bengals won, yeah. Eagles, yeah, those games were kind of uneventful. The Jets, but Broncos are just bad. Chiefs beat the Vikings, yeah. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. All right. Got a few people here, so we're just going to give it like one more minute, and then I'm going to get this whole thing started. Should be a good game tonight. I would think Dallas got to get their offense going, though. Their defense can only do so much. It's like with Cleveland, man. Offense got to get going. Defense can only do so much. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and we'll get into the list here. So let's see. We do have a new face or two tonight. Welcome, David. Welcome, AJ. So I just take the list from Facebook. I add numbers top to bottom, 1 through 16. Then I take the teams that were not chosen. I've got them entered in random.org. I will run it through there. I will randomize it, as it says, 5 times. And then we'll match the 2 lists up. So everybody will get their second team. Knocking stuff over. All right. The list from Facebook is as follows. Spot 1, David Litton, Pittsburgh. 2 is Joey Gav on Tampa Bay. 3, Mark the Shark, Philadelphia. 4, David Litton, Dallas. 5, Chris Miller, Miami. Cesar Buenuelos picked San Francisco at 6. Leonardo Nira at Tennessee at 7. 8, Ryan Wandersee, Buffalo. 9, Michael Edmonds, Cincinnati. 10, Ryan Pats, Green Bay. Josh Little, the Chargers at 11. David Batson, Eck. The Raiders, sorry if that's wrong on the last name there, David. Spot 12. Spot 13 is Megan Lazo-Gale and the Giants. 14 is David Litton again. He took Denver. Megan again took New Orleans at 15. And then AJ Lindelian closed this out with Detroit at 16. All right, so let's take a look at the teams that were not chosen. They will be random. And I like doing breaks this way, man. You get unexpected hits. You get hits from teams you wouldn't necessarily take. but they can be good hits. Just because they wouldn't normally be on your list doesn't mean it's not a good hit. All right. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Kansas City, the Rams, Minnesota, New England, the Jets, Seattle, and Washington. 16. Sorry, I hesitated there a little bit. I forgot Leonardo jumped in and grabbed Tennessee. Usually they're there. If he doesn't grab them, or Matt Warner. All right, everybody going to randomize the list 5 times and see what we get. Good luck. All right, square that up a little better. All right, there we go. We got Cleveland at 1 and Seattle at 16. We got Jacksonville at 1 and Indianapolis at 16. After 3, New England up top, Minnesota at the bottom. 4 gives us New England at 16, and Carolina at 1, 5th and final time. And then I'll match it up against the list I just read off. Good luck. All right, there we go. Spot 1, Atlanta goes to David Litton. Joey Gav gets the Rams at 2. Mark at 3 is Carolina. David again, 4, gets the Bears. Chris Miller, spot 5 on the Jets. Cesar in spot 6, you get Arizona. Leonardo at 7, Kansas City. Ryan Wandersee gets Minnesota at 8. Jacksonville goes to Michael Edmonds at 9. Ryan Pats, you get Baltimore. Josh Little, 11, the Colts. And then we got David Batson Eck, spot 12 on Washington, the Commanders. Megan at 13, you get New England. It's like the Brownies go to David at 14, Seattle to Megan at 15, and then AJ, you get Houston in the last spot. All right. All right, I'm going to give this thing its restart. It's screaming at me. The dot went from orange to red. Like I said it real quick. We got our list. Do it now. There we go. All right, let me read down this list one last time, and then we'll find out what's in the box. All right, David Litton, Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Joey Gav, Tampa Bay and the Rams. Mark the Shark, Philadelphia and Carolina. David Litton again, Dallas and Chicago. Chris Miller, Miami and the Jets. Cesar Banuelos, San Francisco and Arizona. Leonardo Nira, Tennessee and Kansas City. Ryan Wandersee, Buffalo and Minnesota. Michael Edmonds, Cincinnati and Jacksonville. Ryan Pats, Green Bay and Baltimore. Josh Little, the Chargers and the Colts. David Batson-Eck, the Raiders and Washington. Megan Lazo-Gale, the Giants and New England. David Litton, Denver and Cleveland. Megan again, New Orleans and Seattle. And then AJ Lindelian, Detroit and Houston. All right, mouthful. All right, here we go. Flip on the light. We got one last thing. This is Gold Rush Series 3. This is a replica series. They occasionally throw authentics into this, but not very often, since they do a separate authentic series. They did a Speed Flex series, but man, it would have been insane. Like, it would have been like, I don't know, $65, $70 a spot, something for 2 teams. Like, we did them in the past, but I don't know. I decided to pass. I mean, it was a short case release. Like, Bill and Dave over at Tag Teams there, they pulled the Washington Super Bowl triple signature. It was pretty sweet. I mean, just cool series, but whew. All right. So here we go. Gold Rush Series 3. It's our speed replica. Get a lot of specialties out of this, though. We do the specialty series, which are all, but we get a lot of them out of this one. So let's see what we get tonight. There we go. Speed replica, as expected. All right. Good luck, everyone. Big old fat number on the top. Okay. Sounds like the first I could tell it's a lunar eclipse. Okay. So we got a nice white lunar eclipse. This will be going to a random team. I'm like, where'd they go? I know nobody chose them, so who got them? All right. Lunar eclipse. Let's check this out. All right. It's kind of interesting. It's funny. No, I like it. Don't get me wrong. All right. First of all, we've got the JETS. Jets. And that is Chris Miller. Chris, you got them at spot 5. So congrats, Chris. Congrats, sir. It is replica. Plastic there. Looks good. The Lunar Eclipse, the white. I like that logo. A little different than usual. Got a little Beckett sticker. QR code. There you go. Number 2. The MILF killer. Zach Wilson. No, I'm kidding. That was inappropriate. Shouldn't have said that. No, I just said it's interesting though because he's getting the playing time now, and I mean they won again today. I know it was Denver, but he's looking a little better. He's gonna have a whole season to see what he's got. I don't know. All right, congrats though, Chris Miller. Congrats. Yeah, I say there you go. Glad you could see it. You say you never know, man. He's like I said, definitely playing better recently. So keep your fingers crossed. But anyway you shake it, hey, a hit's a hit. It's a nice helmet. Like I said, good looking there on the Lunar Eclipse. So congrats. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Probably be back. Yeah, I'll shoot for like the Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Post again. I kind of like that. Post midweek and then post like Saturday, Sunday. So may just mix cadence up a little bit. So you just have to check in on the page from time to time and see if I post. So thank you everybody. Enjoy the rest of this game. Hopefully a good one. And hope to see everybody soon. Have a good one. Good night.